Hello and welcome to WealthyTrades.com. This is Tyson Clayton, and this is a special earnings alert. We are now heading into earnings season, and it is April 15th, 2015. And tonight, we have some big players and big names reporting. I'm going to start with Netflix first. This is a phenomenal opportunity. And before I go into Netflix, I want to tell you that these earnings alerts are only for Wealthy Trades trial subscribers, 14-day all access trial subscribers, or paying subscribers. You need to access this information constantly. These are very powerful strategies that will be that I'll send out alerts on to individual or to subscribers each time they happen. During earnings season, we can have 2, 3, 4 opportunities a day and many opportunities each week, as you'll see. Today we have 2 opportunities that I want to talk about. But again, after this week, this information will only be available for trial subscribers or paying subscribers. On top of that, all right, I announced today in our podcast video, I'm going to be taping an option-specific course. All right, it's going to be a very detailed, very intense, great options course that some companies might sell for $5,000-$10,000. I'm going to be giving it away absolutely free. Right, it's going to be a recording, and it's going to be jam-packed full of amazing information, how to use this information, how to trade earnings, how to do spreads, all that kind of good stuff, and using options to its full power. And I'm going to be giving that video away, that course. All right, it's going to be a detailed course. It's going to be given away to the first 1,000 subscribers. Again, so not only do you get access to the Wealthy Trades dashboard, the daily alerts, you'll also get access to our earnings alerts, our special earnings alerts, and the options course. You got to sign up. For now, this week, I'm going to send these earnings alerts to everybody. So let's start with Netflix, okay? Netflix earns or has earnings tonight after the bell. And it's had a big run, and I get that. But technically speaking, I actually like where it's sitting right now on a technical basis. There's a couple reasons why. All right, late last year, about August, September last year, we were at the same level, about this 480 to 500 level, and then we sold off aggressively, okay? And then we rally up and we test that area again and then sell off. We get up to about 480, 485, and then we sell off back down to 400. What that did is that took a lot of the selling pressure that was created in September and October, and it ate that up right in here, and now we're basing at that level right now. So I think, and historically, if we base at a level that's already been tested before a major event like earnings, we typically have a breakout move. So I like Netflix a whole lot. I think they're going to beat their earnings. I think they're going to beat their revenue and their earnings per share. I like Netflix a whole lot on the upside for an earnings trade, and this is how I'm going to play it, okay? Again, I'm going to send this an email, and these are for subscribers only after this week, and we'll probably have at least 3 or 4 per week during earnings season. This is how I'm playing Netflix, though. Netflix, as of right now, is trading at about $475. Okay, follow me here. It's trading at about $475. The at-the-money 475 call that expires this week, or expires on Friday, the at-the-money call is trading for $22.50. That's like, wow, that's like really expensive, right? It would be really expensive if we didn't have earnings tonight, all right? The reason why it's trading at $22.50 is because it has earnings. So what I do is I like to find undervalued options. And how do I know if they're undervalued? Well, I look historically at how something has moved in the past based on earnings. So historically, how does Netflix typically move? Well, here's the last 4 earnings, and this is from peak to valley. So from closing price on the day before earnings to the max move the day after earnings, okay? So the closing price, day of earnings, that would be today, to the max average move the day after earnings, that would be tomorrow. Well, here's what Netflix typically moves. Last earnings, it moved 18.8% from closing price, day of earnings, through the next day, max move, it moved 18.88%. All right? 2 earnings ago, it moved 26.21%. 3 earnings ago, 5.94%. And 4 earnings ago, 9.29%. So obviously, Netflix moves huge, huge. And with the price right now, if we get a bullish move based on the historical average movements, I'm expecting a $60 move higher. So essentially, I'm expecting a move up to about $535 if we get a bullish move. Okay, to $535. If we get, now follow me here. So that's my expected move if we get a move higher. So if we get a move higher, I'm expecting it to 535. Well, think about this. I've got the right to buy. I'm going to buy the 475 call, all right, and it's going to cost me $22.50. Well, if we get our move up to 535, like I think we're going to, then I own the right to buy Netflix at 475, which means my call will be worth $60. Well, I only paid $22.50 for it. That means I have a profit of $37.50. So think about this. I'm using the average historical moves, and I'm actually putting a weight on the lowest move. So this is a very realistic projection. I'm expecting it to move up to about 535 if we get a bullish move. If we don't, then I'm going to lose this entire thing. So this is a trade where I'm going to buy the 475 at the money call this week for $22.50. I'm willing to risk the entire $22.50 because if we get a bullish move, and people say earnings are a crapshoot, it's very true. It's about 50-50, right? So there's a 50% chance I'm going to lose the $22.50. Well, I think there's a 50% chance that it's going to move, and that happens if it moves lower. Well, I think there's a 50% chance it's going to move higher, and if it does, I think it's going to move to 535, which will make my call worth $60, and therefore, if we get that move, I've now made $37.50 in profit, where I'm only risking $22.50. So I'm risking $22.50 to make $37.50. That is a phenomenal trade. Again, I'm buying the 475. I think it's moving up to 535. All right, and I'm buying it for $22.50. So again, buy the 475. This is what I'm buying, the 475 at the money this week's call for $22.50 or less. My target is going to be $60. All right, that's where I think we're going to get it. I think I'll be able to get out very early tomorrow morning. I think I'll be able to turn $22.50 into $60 overnight. And I'm risking $22.50 to potentially make, $37.50. But here's the coolest thing about this. 2 earnings ago, Netflix moved 26.21%. What if we get a 26.21% on the upside? All right, if we get a 26% move on the upside, Netflix is trading at about $5.95. That makes my call worth $120. So now I just turned $22 into $120. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but Netflix is one of those stocks that has the potential for upside surprise. I love this trade. The at the money 475 call for $22.50 or better. I think it's going to move up, and I think it should be worth at least $60 risk to reward. I'm risking $22.50 to make $37.50 or maybe even much more. I love that trade. The next trade I want to talk about is SanDisk. SanDisk also reports after their earnings or after the bell. Right now it's trading at about $70.50. And the at the money call, I'm taking a bullish stance on this one too. The at the money call is trading at $2.20. Well, here's the last 4 earnings with a weight on the lowest. It moves 7.63%, 4.63%, 14.83, and 10.88. Well, here's the thing. I believe with it trading at $70.50 right now, I believe that it's going to move up to about $76, give or take. So if it moves up to $76 and I buy the $70.50 call, all right, then my call, if it moves up from where it's at right now, 70.50 to 76, my call is going to be worth $5.50. Well, I'm going to buy that call for $2.20. So that means I'm risking $2.20 to make $3.30 is where I think this call will be priced at. So again, I like the $70.50 call on SanDisk for $2.20 or better. I think it'll move up to at least $76. So I'm risking $2.20 to make $3.30. But here's the great thing. Just like Netflix, it has the potential for upside surprise. It has the potential to move up 14%, which will put it at about $80, which means my call will be worth about $9.50 if we get a huge move like that. That means I'm risking $2.20 to make $7.30. Not saying that that's going to happen, but even if we just get the normal move higher, all right, 50-50 chance moving higher or lower. Even with the normal move higher, I'm risking $2.20 to make $3.30. I love the at the money 70.50 call in SanDisk for $2.20, and I love the at the money 475 call in Netflix for $22.50. The call on Netflix for $22.50, my target, I think, is going to be about $60. That's where I'm going to put my initial target. Could be much higher. I'm willing to risk the entire $22.50. Okay. Same thing on SanDisk. My target's going to be $5 and about $5.50. Maybe a little higher, but about $5.50. So I'm risking $2.20. I'm willing to risk the entire thing to make the 330. Those are my trades for today. Again, these trades will be exclusive to paying and trial members only after this week. We're going to be deep into earnings season next week. You do not want to miss any of these. These are on top of our daily alerts, our weekly alerts, monthly alerts, and the options course that I'm going to be recording. You got to subscribe now. We have a deep discount. It's normally $99 a month for the first 1,000 members. We're at $74 a month, plus you get all that stuff free. Sign up now and do not miss out on the next great call. We'll talk to you later. And if you have any questions, email me at info@wealthytrades.com.